The iPhone 8 Plus has dual 12-megapixel cameras on the rear. Like on the iPhone 7 Plus, one of these is an optically stabilized f/1.8 wide-angle camera and the other is an f/2.8 telephoto camera that allows a 2x zoom without sacrificing quality. Apple says it has completely rebuilt the sensor, making it larger and faster, and there's a new ISP, image signal processor, for better textures and colors. Instantly striking is how different the iPhone 8 Plus pictures are to those from previous iPhones. They're far more like images taken by the Google Pixel and Samsung Galaxy S8. Colors are more vibrant and saturated, dynamic range is better, and there's just a pop to images that was lacking before. Note that it's much harder now to turn off Auto HDR, as it is on the Google Pixel. Instead of tapping an icon in the camera app, you have to go to Settings, then Camera and manually switch it off there. Apple clearly thinks Auto HDR is the way forward, and I pretty much agree. Are the pictures better than those from the Pixel, Galaxy S8 and other top Android phones? The only answer to that is, sometimes, yes, and at other times, no. Basically, the cameras on these flagship phones are all so good now that whichever you pick you'll see great results. On the whole, I prefer the daylight pictures from the iPhone 8. They have a more balanced look between the super saturated S8 and more natural Pixel. But in low light, I still feel the Pixel takes a better picture. Portrait mode was the big addition with iPhone 7 Plus, but with the 8 Plus we now have portrait lighting. It adds an effect that's supposed to mimic professionally staged lighting. Apple insists this isn't simply a filter, but instead uses facial tracking to build up a picture of the face and then add the desired lighting on top. There are numerous options to pick from, but aside from the regular portrait mode I don't believe that any of them work that well. The silky bokeh achieved by the portrait mode is still the best out there, but the new set of effects deserve the beta tag. Contour light is probably my favorite, since it adds some minor flecks of light around the cheekbones and eyes, but the two-stage light options need some work. These cut out the subject, and replace the background with black. The idea is great, but the results have an amateur feel. There's no blend between where the shadow starts and the color finishes, and the actual cutout isn't often accurate. I won't bash on too much about these modes, since they're still in beta, but Apple could have waited until they were ready to release them.